Abado sia de mama yema mu nyina adwe mama kwa ba ha TVXYZ and you mean some power do ayebo no na ye de somo no tie nka power 97.9 radio XYZ 93.1 FM so adehia hodo ensu kra Kasiebo emu bi o miamia hodo ya wo mu nyina etire mu ama Kasiebo ye dreche ye ko fra mantam voter power 94.1 e wo ho global FM e wo ho sharp FM e wo takra de nshuma FM e wo nkrankwanta boom FM e wo jazika wo timantam ginyame 107.7 ewo Sampa na nanom 92.5 ewo Hafugos Western Radio ewo Lembele KFM ewo Kwaza Ngligi FM ewo Bole Rich FM ewo Simfosu High Radio 103.1 ewo Bechem afewe Oti Radio ewo Dambai Wimpai Sampa Windy FM ewo Pusigana Nimpotem Obunu FM 107.5 ewo Sunyane Sunset Radio ewo Yoso Nyansapo 89.9 ewo Shama Gateway Radio ewo Enkwanta South Anapo FM ewa hafu Kenya se Niwasi Radio ewo Kitikrachi Sanso na Kasiebo etwa ne ho ewo Vinci Radio TV ewo Dunkwa Onofen Atom Local FM ewo Asasetre Enzema Elembele Yakobi Emma Swa Posisiete FM ewo Virginia Dice Radio Italy Adamfopa Radio ewo Pari G Live Radio UK OPD Radio so ewo UK Loud Silence TV Adama US ne Mountain so Sanso na Multi TV Digbox ne social live ho Yako internet ne so radiosmonline.com tune in so power 979 FM afi okoma xyzonline.com on so and somebody be ho obetumi etie Facebook ne so obeshare live or power 979 FM radio xyz 93.1 and afi TV xyz YouTube ye xyz broadcasting sabdo so ene anwume deba die di mu akote ne bi ene se
Ghana Armed Forces had the krata abonte edinchemu abanye siye ewa kene ni pensia and ahwe womo kwano womo edimu enchemu ababetuja
na eno na penimpa ya mpempre ya wo hwe akire se bambo so for Dr. Kasiebo to Forsen ene wakopie mu Ghana mrahye bedwa mu amade esiye no wono so akobo mrahye bedwa no amane
Ghana mampanyi ede to Ghana fo anya anim se wonsom woni ni pente braso se aban enwumaku ahodo ne yebehwe na yasomu na yaboho ban
na Iran samne fofo emu a Ghana mampani na bedi echi wono so akasa ede atudwa ya woche se yebehwe na yape bambo ye mu ede na eba academic freedom ewe bibremu ne important nso a ya hwese betumi ada ne ho adi
asia ya wo mu na hwe apomode ho nsam so ewo my Ghana mu ene wo mapawo eye advisory board a wo mo ba beboa amapomode aso eye ne nso gina brane
ye hwe ni mu kwan se nyame ya adoma ochina Ghana ye photo sam for Dr. Kasiebo to Forsen what you meya kwa mesika ye de be ye adwuma mfie mpino ne adunisia e won se metudwa ochina na Ghana phobia kire ne wo mo hwe ni mu se nyame ya adoma ochina ebeba bedadwa
na joint operational so ewo mantam miensa nam so amene Eastern Regional eye branch edema ndi samanyoko no wo maba be kasa akondeme sa atno
na yebora ensem no ne fofo emu a Supreme Court nso ye kasa de wahye Attorney General na afi o shuboko a wo mudi ene democracy hub se ensense bi ne ababedadwa wa afan no entemo no wo mo file ho statement written statement ya ma wo na wotwe eso mo fani se adwuma no
ene foreign affairs ministry bon kai se wo mo achi nipa 375 a wo mo ekita passport and afen so Ghana card no enfamra kwan so
adesima mansem wani afoforo pina ka ho na nwume yatena sede somo se no si abremu aka Kasiebo nwumeko bia dama na wo bo ye chidom ye mfaseda ema MTN free after one extra ne ginemu dendende subscribe na also kasa free wa bra wo mre home let's talk education consultant ti emanu afi na wo medi abosumi nsia na mo manyina be ya kedi for papa Little George or the Kwame Shakwa plus abedwama so supplement ahodo vitamins ahodo awo pa wedwama so wunya bi ne ho na ndodro mu wokone kotubi mensa ka promo ne ginemu star 274 hash utwa wo bedi enti adwuma fa ho hye sa agro ne mu ebi medimosis ya tena ya wo moboa amiapom de ne sente wo mo kira de de kwa ni padua mu no eno so de oha ba enti enhwe adidie mu eyie ye ka wo se Bermuda Games no eba so nyame adma 5 December mu nsem ha ye de beso mo Solar Natural Clinic e boa se de be ya o liver o kidney ho ensem kaye no obeboa na watu ase ama wo se wona ase na tata ye wanum ne nka wo mo unompemu tutu a Spanish garlic mixture ne capsules ne bedu akagina mo ye pedra ebu osenichia na ye haxa mixture and the capsules also town for ankasa enonom malaria and typhoid de a root natural product ye no ne for the amount 3p garlic mixture boss CC no Emma no kama the best garlic mixture drama so and power specialist herba for woman so boama hepatitis no ye no asie to ye pensasia ye man so na so na Ostek real estate for womadama ena womo boy chidom you kwani afoforo be eka ho ena nyume womo boa amadon hwe ba ko ne kakra ye de ensami ye de aba besomo apesmakafo amobeti enka Kasiebo mu me ama poma checheku mene
nana ajwa kwa ajwa
Ebusiafe yensha Kasiebo no ase na anopei bi kura da ho no akra ne sante we de emfa no sa homachin e de ba ne tenkra ese eni omaga na sra do ma yenhye ese nyame adoma ne dedue enlistment be koso wo mo center sahodo a wo ma yiyi asie se de be ya obi ane kondo sesere adwuma wo de ne ho ebewura mu no wo ya ne beba na yasese no na fe ye hunu se wo ya ne betumi anya kwanya anase wontumi anya kwanya enti be se enra na dwobe se premto brede ba besia himachen wo nyina de besia no pedie pani kwhwe work ne important mo nya asem ketwa anope se dodo na ano na ise posie sanse traffic ya wo mu di su wo kwan mu a ansa na wo nya wo ho atiti mo sa kwantempo no so no enya asem ketwa bebise mo yeso work na ese eyade a wo mu ekopre asradom ana wo mu peso mu nya kwanya wura mu no wo mu ene ekọ na no na awie yi ade bayante asem de yete se stampede bi siasa kikri bi bai ema ewie che nipa nu akobu afaso am yakotietie bi so a ewi ache nipa mako be sensia de abeda adwase wo nyina kana nanan wo mo ahwe wo mo enkwansemi basa no na emrase bedwa nso dwumadie mu ne ho akohia eso to nsa de frɛ pani a wo na yesoafo ya mprempren ya wo hwɛ kire wo saa tena ho no wode nkyemu bre emrase bedwa no de kodie port ye siye wo eye elwak enam so emanipa ensia hwe wo mo enkwankra kire se wo mo hwe wo mo nkwa nyina nso mankwa mako nsia ye ne wo mo bepre wo mo ti wo saa enhye ni mu ena ba behia wo mo enkwanhia ya jeja Dr. Kasiela to force wona yesoafo mprempren wo hwekire as a defense minister komra shebedwemo eden sima hodro ekokoto dwa na ne Kasiebo no woche se mprempren aye kasa ya no Ghana mampani Yera John Dramani Mahama wo de atodwa krai a wo kire as enlistment ne mprempren a won kran ene kumase a yate se atoye nchem bisa asie no yemfa enkonkon ho ne sima foforo bi ene wo de to Ghana mra shebedwa no wo manim.
Right Honorable Speaker, I come before you today to inform the House of a tragic incident that occurred this morning at the Elwak Military Sports Facility during the ongoing recruitment exercise of the Ghana Armed Forces. So, Speaker, the Ghana Armed Forces announced recruitment and enlistment processes about a month ago. The application process closed last Friday, 7th November 2025. All potential applicants were duly notified to appear at their chosen regional recruitment centers for documentation verification today. Right Honorable Speaker, and this was for them to go through body selection. So, Speaker, this year's recruitment exercise is being conducted simultaneously across all regions. Indeed, it was a system designed to decentralize the process, reduce congestion, ensure transparency and fairness, as well as to ensure accessibility nationwide. Unfortunately, despite these measures, a stampede occurred at the Elwak facility in Accra. I regret to report that there were 34 persons who were direct casualties, some of whom are potential recruits, and others, Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, are not related to the enlistment at all. Mr. Speaker, out of these 34 casualties, 6 persons have been confirmed dead. Mr. Speaker, 5 are critical, and as we speak, they are the ICU. Right Honorable Speaker, 12 are fairly critical. Mr. Speaker, the rest are stable and under observation. Additionally, there is a reported case of 1 person hospitalized at the Kumasi Recruitment Center, though that incident is unrelated to the stampede in Accra. Mr. Speaker, in light of this development, the Ministry of Defense has halted the recruitment process in Accra until further notice. I wish to assure honorable members that in all other regions, the exercise is progressing smoothly and without incident. Right Honorable Speaker, the Ministry of Defense deeply mourns the loss of life and extend condolences to the affected families. We are working closely with the Ghana Armed Forces, medical teams, and law enforcement agencies to provide full support to the injured and to investigate the circumstances that led to this tragedy. Mr. Speaker, as a result, the Ghana Armed Forces has instituted an internal board of inquiry to investigate the causes of this unfortunate incident. Right Honorable Speaker, the safety and dignity of applicants remains paramount, and the Ministry will take every step necessary to prevent reoccurrence of this matter. I so submit.
Ebusuasofo ya mpempren awo hwe chiri se bambo swafo Dr. Kasiebo to for senior so kasaro de semi to dwamra shebedwam wiye no emra shebedwafo ne bi nya kwanya enso gina simpie ne apaso kire won madwene ne mani bi omususo se ye koya ni mu anu ye betumi aye na boama enipa ne nkobọ mpe so wo biaye baako ne nkofo ha emfama mra shebedwane de ma de hye opusiga agialade ogina ne naso awo kasa esanso na to emantemo kane swafo ya no ho onu so gina simpie ne apaso kasa ewela nchiri tobo wono so wa central wa west mpeso aso wono so gina naso ekasa bia wo munyina adwen a wo kire ye no eye nkebe ya ye koye ni mu no ye nhwese sa hwehye bi atise ye be papa mu na se bi ebe ko abato mpeso anaso kwa mensi district no a enkanu betumi aboa bebre ne nkwa asie nyina ye bo apeso baako obia baako na akwakofa ensemsi ya ba bi nso adwen kire wo de ba ye se enke betumi ya ne so ebia nipa besa he no mo behia ebia no pa no nsia de akosi ebia no pa no nwotwe momokọ a na baache foforo aba enkanu betumi aboa bebre ama nipa no enkobọ mpeso na yentie se de ensam no mo chechie mu Ghana mra shebedwafie.
I would like to request the President to take the bull by the horn, since he is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. In the same way he has taken matters and stopped the work, he should also take responsibility for what has happened today and make sure that it doesn't happen again.
What happened at Elwak? We may blame everybody, blame ourselves, but the truth is that it has happened already. What are we learning from this incident? What can we learn? Decentralization for recruitment is very good. But, Mr. Speaker, as I tell you, if you look at the history, the police has a better record. The last time the police recruited, if you go to the police training school, over 4,000 people were handled in a day. How was it happening? At 6 o'clock, 500 people were invited. 8 o'clock in the morning, another 500. Within 2-hour interval, people were invited on daily basis. Gradually, you can deal with 2,000 people in a day without seeing a crowd. These are all best practices that we need to learn. And with the inclusion of technology, I am quite sure this is not a very difficult thing to do. We are all surprised that the crowd surged and became very violent to the point that they lost control, and we lost these 6 people. Mr. Speaker, I want to plead, and I thank the Minister for Defense, the Acting Minister for Defense, for halting the process in Accra. Let's caution all other commanders in the other recruitment centers that they should learn from what happened in Accra and ensure that the exercise becomes successful across the country. But what happened in Accra, as much as we are halting it, we appreciate it and we support the move, and gradually we will learn from best practices, and this recruitment exercise will still be very smooth.
Abuja we am Rashebedwafo ni bi de yete semi wo mode etu dwane nyina emu no and am Rashebedwam chairman right honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagwe ono so jebre ya wo de sansem we etu dwa.
It's not an easy job. So please, even though some measures have been taken, I will direct our committee to follow up on the process. And then also emphasize what others have said for us to expedite the process of appointing a substantive minister. It's not because the current minister acting is not capable, but we know the pressures on him. And so we need to have somebody who will come with full report and look at some of the issues you've raised. What prevents this country from having a continuous recruitment or enlistment process? We don't have to wait and do it once every year or sometimes 2 years, so that you can accumulate so many people and they have to rush to try and get recognition and end up not living. So please, it's something that with your support, the Committee on Defense and Interior, please follow up on this matter, and later on, leaders, you can program and schedule a date for us to get the committee and the minister to give us a full brief on it, and we will share information, because it's something that is already being debated by civil society, and there are a lot of proposals. They will give us the reasons why those proposals cannot be implemented. We can all work together and find a solution to this problem. If not, the future may even be more terrifying than what we've experienced today. So I want to, on behalf of the House, humbly convey the deepest condolences to the parents and families of the deceased. The House prays for the speedy healing and recovery of the injured. And we also sympathize.
Abusia wei nsɛm bi etodwa ene o my God na mrahye bedwa mu wa bra sare wo semi siwiye na mrahye bedwafo no wo motena se na wo motwe so ntonto no na speaker de san semi todwa na wa bra nsɛm siye na emu amane boba ye se enipa no mu bi nso aprepra na Ghana ma pani ye Rajon Dramani Mahama okɔhwapro ya ansa no be free nkran ha edna ni achi asantema mu kuma se ne important mu akɔhwɛ ama nkokɔ nketenkete project no ya hyase na ya pa ho ntoma no wodna ni ko 37 ayasa sabia hɔ mo kɔhwɛ wɔ mo nso a na wɔ mo aprepra ya wɔ mo ɛda hɔ ɛne wɔ mo kɔkasa kyerɛ sɛ no kwasɛm ne die akɔso no ɛne enyan ne nso ɔsrɛtwe di amponyankopɔ so ɔbɛma ɔma hoɔden na wɔbatumi agina wɔ mo ɛna so na emu nsɛm kaye ya aka ne Kasiebo yɛdedi so emu no yɛde emu amanebɔ yɛde ɛbɛsom yɛ to ansɛm no ɛso
Yagusu ajinamu ewo na army for recruitment omode hwehwe so ene akwafa sara husem yi ede aba my Ghana mu na ensem no esiye no na report ahodo anene na ma be fontentan video no so ebi ni se enipa edu emienu ena mpempren wo mato na nanom ewo nse do na so kopie mu ewo Ghana Armed Forces wo mo official Facebook page wo mo release statement bia na wo mo eda na di se sansem na ma be fontentan video so say nipa 12 ena wo mo efri mu ewo basabasa ye si ye ewo wo mo recruitment na se a wo mo kire mu asansam ne kura bia animu efise enipa wo mo free mu no wo mo eye ensia ena wo mo efri mu na emom no enye 12 said ye wo manfo bi no report ewo social media no eso na sa ensam no emu ena Brigadier General eye Evelyn Vivian Abraham Kwabia woni central for atwetwe nkomo ena wo kire se obi amra from na yenya abotre fi se wo mo ye hwehwemu mapa na ne nkasa ye mu no oda na di se wo mo de eye emebunu no makomako aduonu wo 28 ena mo de be pie mu ewo 37 eye military hospital a emu enum se de ICU mu ena wo mo eda ena emu 12 nso no wo mo baabi wo mo da no emu edin ye pa ena emu ensia ehwere eye wo mo enkwa na yentie Brigadier General Nensama Wode etudwa no ebi.
I need to just get something straight. There's an erroneous information going out. The casualties we have that came through were 28 in number. Those who are dead are 6 and not 12. Those who are critical and in ICU are 5. We have 12 who are fairly critical. The rest are stable.
Chasaway aya Brigadier General Evelyn Vivian Abraham Kwabia na chasawano okopie mo ewo Ghana Armed Forces Medical Service na we physician aya specialist and our desa enchemu we eto aya edwa empempre die Ghana Armed Forces sa exercise and say recruitment exercise a wo mo de hye so ewo ewak no womo atwe asensan na kyese wokɔ mantam ahodoɔ na exercise no ekoso benkran ha de ne de mpempene no womo atwe asensan mpanimfo besi nkonwa na ne sefata no womo ahwɛ de ato ama bibia nso etimi adeda na kwan emu.
Yantoa, you know, see a breakfast. You're born a Sonian Cow say live on Facebook into Power 979 FM, Oko TV XYZ, Oko Radio XYZ 93.1 our drinche. Ube to me a jan ho, amophobia, chassis, the adrincheni biaba, Fadia Kahoya, Koyanum, Kasiebo mono. Yabet wasa and seven so edia mama, young Koyanim, Ewo and seven for emom. Na Gani man penny abedi che, Professor Nana Jane, Opoquaji Mayne, Wakasa Eden, Samaudwa Tuja. Na anywhere there two academic staff associations, Abudwa, ewo ebibre mu amaya hodo emo womanim se ade ba ko na hu hia pa ye wo so no hwe na wo eye eno ye se e ba fa hodie ye wo se yenya e ba ye nwoma sua ye nim de kwa so ne ho hyehyɛ no yenya no a wo enhwe se ye ntiatia so e wo kwan bia so ne mo be hwe se begina brane na aboa nso e de enkankro atumi aba wo cha se kobase ye ne se no be fa pem kese pa ya e be ma ye niema hodo anya bibia gina so a e ba ye nwoma sua ne ho nsem kaye a e betumi akoye na ne no Chief of Staff, Office of the Vice President, Yera Alex Segbefia, and Okojina the name of the Etuja, Jumedie Yampany for Edi Way ACAF conference on academic freedom for Academic Staff Association in Africa, Ekoso, and Krahase University of Ghana, Legon, and Yera Alex Segbefia Kojina Vice President Tanemwa, what is her and Semi to Jana Nansa, Jumedie Yampany for the Assembly Tiwa, Womode Atoso and safeguarding academic freedom in Africa, a continental dialogue for collective action. Na Eden Penny forward, ya woman winning dear, and we are woman shamu free, Shapan would do more bibrimoa, woman ebetresia, Hira Alex Segbefia, and Semi Biogina, Mampenia Bedi Channel more the two Janibi ini.
I wish to encourage you to focus part of your deliberations on ensuring that leadership development in Africa's public universities to promote academic freedom and democratization of our university system. I also propose that ASAs engage in constructive dialogue as reflected in the conference theme, so that all relevant actors in the academic freedom equation, including the government, university management, and students, will avoid seeing a conflict of perception of the mission, raise the terror of the university, and see the university as a critical watchdog for the promotion of higher education and democratic enhancement in society. The lack of a continental body to represent the interests of academics before the African Union and its human rights bodies, such as the African Commission and African Court on Human and People's Rights, constitutes a major gap. I therefore commend ACAF for this important initiative to bridge that gap, even at the sub-regional level.
Yera Alex Segbefia ne tes wo kasa na no chino Yera Saka Sayuti wono eno kojina mo edema soafo hwe Ghana enwomasua ehon sam so Yera Haruna Idris so ewudwumadi na se na no de atu dwa se abaya Yera John Dramani Mahama na edi animu de obehwe ese be nim di 4 one mo kebi ma menkabe ehon ensem wa yentiatia so ne mo mebe mo kwan na wo madi wo mo dwuma se de se ne fata.
Over 45 county representatives from leaders of national academic staff associations in higher education, institutions, scholars, policymakers, researchers, and civil society organizations across the continent are participating in this conference to engage in critical discussions on the challenges and opportunities in safeguarding academic freedom in Africa higher education institutions. I am hopeful that this conference will help promote, enhance, and equip academic staff associations to play a more pivotal role in promoting university governance, academic freedom for academics and students, so as to build constructive relationships between academics and government.
Ebusia pani okasa Yera Saka Sayuti okojina mo edema soafo hwe Ghana enwomasua ensem so ewo ACA F wo mo conference ya wo me ye ewo nkran ha.
Yetwa ensam no eso dia na Ghana mampanyi eye John Dramani Mahama enei wadi atudwa ede to Ghana fo nyanim se ebrason se eba no aban enwuma ahodo ewo my Ghana mu a ye nyina ya betai wonachi na yabo won ho ban na yaso wo matimi abo mo ndwumade a wodie no bibia timi akoso kama na timi aboa amo my Ghana ye koyanim yi resetting agenda no bibia etimi adeda na akwa mu empompo se ye share COVID-19 yade unity a wo mo anu omudi animu ane e frɛ wo se front line fo ni nyina no na ya ba nwuma ye fo ye hwe adokotafo a kyerɛkyerɛfo a wo mo ɛkyerade afenso wo mo ye nwuma e wo local government officer hodo na wo mo bɔ won homodin ye pa eboa se ye ko ede atia COVID-19 no na mampanyi ede nsɛm wei atudwa wa bra na 14th eye regional conference ede public service international etodwa e wo Kimpiski ena mampanyi ejina pieso ede sansɛm wei atudwa.
Reminds us that public service is not just about administration or bureaucracy. It is about a moral contract between the state and its citizens. The assurance that every citizen, regardless of income or status, has access to the basic conditions that uphold their human dignity. That is education, healthcare, water, sanitation, justice, and security. When public services are strong, societies flourish. When public services fail, inequality deepens, trust erodes, and the foundations of our democracy are weakened. So yes, the quality of our public services is directly linked to the quality of our human dignity. Throughout our history, Ghana's progress has been anchored on the dedication of our public servants, teachers, nurses, engineers, administrators, judges, police officers, and the many others who keep our nation functioning from day to day. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we were reminded that the true front line of national survival is not in the corporate boardrooms, but in our hospitals, our classrooms, and our local government offices. These are the people who keep our nation running. These are the people who keep our nation united, often with limited resources, but endless dedication. And that is why we must continue to protect, empower, and modernize the public service, not weaken or privatize it.
Na chese Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama eno nsɛm wei eto eye edwa na wo kyeremu ana wo se yehwe wo mo ye adwuma e wo aban enwuma hodo mu a wo mo neboa ama oman no ekɔ nanim wo mo neboa ama enkabom eye adwuma e wom se wondwumadi a wodie no akade a wodidi dwuma no esu anenso na tu ho akyɛ adwuma eno mo ye ntino wo mo eboa mo oman Ghana nkyekyereɛ no etimi akonkan eno ntino se aban no nso ye na afam die se eba no and local government service now. Wobeshemu kena na abua mu ndwumadi a wodie no watimi atre wona hye ne tituru eba na be fontenten dwumadi so edwumadi a na afenso ese yebu akonta atre ama ho nsenkaye ni nyina no so no wo mu tire mu se bibia ebetimi adeda na kwan emu.
And the Ghana's reservice embodies efficiency, integrity, and a citizen-centered approach. We're strengthening the civil and local government service, expanding digital governance, and enforcing performance accountability across ministries, departments, and agencies. Our reforms include a new public service performance management framework, the full operationalization of the Human Resource Management Information System, and a renewed focus on training, ethics, and merit-based advancement. Because the effectiveness of the public service must reflect the values that we cherish, that is justice, fairness, and respect for human dignity, we will continue to work together with all the unions to achieve this. Distinguished delegates, as Ghana moves forward towards a 24-hour economy, the public service remains the driving force behind this transformation. A 24-hour economy relies on efficient and responsive public institutions, hospitals that operate around the clock, ports and customs officers that clear goods smoothly and seamlessly, and local assemblies that provide services without obstruction and delay. And so this calls for a new social agreement between government, labor, and citizens. It must be a partnership that is founded on fairness, productivity, and mutual respect. Our strategy, therefore, is to work collaboratively with organized labor to develop reforms rather than impose them. Because genuine reform only succeeds when it is done with workers and not over them.
Na shasa wey Ghana man penny John Dramani Mahama no disem wadi to jam 14th regional conference at the Public Service International eno etoja Kimpiski ena man penny din sem wey etuja
yento aso na yenko ya nimu konsem foforo emo ye hwe ni mu se nyame adma wo kina Ghana ye photo samfo Dr. Kasiebo to force no be PM rahimedwemo na ba wo ba no ye yakon homesika ye mfiempi no ene aduonu nsia 2026 ye de bebo ye ho bra na boa ame akoya nimo ewo mpuntu ene hihye yahodo emo enam so bi amene dodo no ade atu dwase wo mo hwe nimo pa se nyame adma wo kina aban meka se bi ye de to ahodo bi ba ne kra de empare aban eso obeka so de to foforo eba amenim se nyame adma wo kina enya de beba so sa to ni bi kra wo ha esinse ye komu a chese agi ho firi mu enye yi no aban behwe no yi edi efri hono afei emperifo ye hwe wo manim kwan so kina ebe esi kasam ne ntotoye nso a wo mbedomo suko yi di a chese se siri ne be bi eda no ye na enso so nipa dodo no e ka se enkeda yi ne nya hode bi ka homomu a enkebe boa se de be ya se kwa adwama so a ene ma na yetoto no ebeba fom eno aka ho bi mene power Kasiebo yenso atie simonte so sum ene ne important mo de ade hye ni bi aka se kire se wo mo a ehwe ni mu so okina no ede no suso se enka fotosamfo ba mrahimedwemu a wo fa ntudwa e wo budget ne modie no mo suso se ye ede ma o my Ghana emu ade hye nyina ebeboa ama aho esanyaba ne hunu so ampa se de niema ekoyie ade hye bi wo so ne important nkomo a wo mo ne ama ne bofo edi yenie.
The budget, the finance minister, all the promises he made, he is able to fulfill all the distance. Even the president, he said that the Ghana cedis, according to the dollar, it will be around from 10 to 12. Then they are able to fulfill their promises. He mentioned a lot of things. My expectation is, the way the things is going on, I realize that the price of the things is going down a bit. It's not like 2024, 2023, the way the price of the things is. But now, I realize that the price is coming down.
The person you budget na mobile says, "Oh, your cost stores now. I'm stores for an casa. Now, I'm on the team, so they are so new to ye meton.
This rabbi on Jena still on to take the members of the Maya. And yes, another woman. Our Dikayo, I'm an answer, and again, I use a wire, Amaya as
and an important one this year be some more over to dra and no na yamane bofo Alex Kwekudon koka so an important one what is you want one year ready for ni be e kasa ye bisa so mo so den e no mo hwe ni mu kwan se nyame adma wo kina Ghana photo samfo Dr. Kasiebo to forcing won fa entu dwa rahimedwem dodo no anso kasa niema bo e wo mse abaya masidi na stable die se ukoport a kane dollar dodo ananka hia na ade akoyi niema na se so kra ba form kra ma ye se ye ho aye den we si kasemu ni ade so ene ebinumu guso ayire bo ne so twan ya wo nya adwen so mu hwa so ntie wo mo hwa no mu so okina enhye ye bi bebe mu adi anka beboa ama adwadifo matete o mo niema so ede aba efom na dodo no ansem o mo de to Alex Kwekudonko animni
budget na wo beye no ye na yeti ase ye pe e wo no kuremu nanso adwuma ene driver fo na ma adwuma ne ya meme ton bidie since ya bidie car ba nya first ne ya ton 1.2 sana car ba 1.2 nti se yenim said petrol 70 ena ama aba ne saa o sede o won hwe na won adwafo no so nkasa na ba won te yeso yeso abatan ya ye wo fie ye kekere a yeso yetimi anya kakra de ahwe nkola
first ne ya niam the ton ya manan boarding I said ni nya aba fam me bon pa se ba yeti ba ma na man bia ba fam mo na madwan ba man ni ba adwan ba man ni ma ma yutu so ya ho an wa to ye e ma inflation ko so no e ma affect ye ne ma se weathers we se plumbers mason Charles, my young man, the culture. Jama, you like a man from Mamma Tonyama. Oh, by almost by it. Naman Bafamon. I'm a jewel book.
Near, you're about to force him by ye, ama, ye quay, near ma, a bonnet me about for me, ya mine. There were November, so I see a mushy. Ye could December, ye wusu. And in the action and him say as Sereno, on man near Mambra for my now you go 2026 year one higher. And yes, I blay and I tongue and cateno. Uko, ya bob one more, yes, sir. Ya tiscas to see a wushy.
Enti adwadefo ni bi ya kasoa ene ne mpotemo wo bo soso ewo ho na wo mo de nsemi tu dwanu achi no banipa ya wokọ kasoa ne mpotemo a wono na GPRTU woda wo mo ko na no na ko asiro wono so kasa a kire sa drobafo de wo mo hwe ne mo senko ochina asem de beba ne se spare parts bo ne ade budget na e ba ye ni ntine spare parts bo ya tete so e de abafo beba sa drobafo wo mani beje pa
import duties na amunte so na say ya minim say ya say atiti nyama bi so import duties the atiti yi nyama be fi ho na yi nyama be fi ho na sele mama cars na afi na ekosoro ya gin wa yan ti ase ndina je say no kwese atiti na je say na omo ye export no omo import we cars no omo na je say omo de omo na ya be to omo kuma no ye na aba so hwe omo sa de a na se no bia so betimi aye na de ebesa na abanso na ekotia because atiti yama say aye so kwa kudoma yomfo entity obi pa obi grade afi no to so planti there yeka ndi ebesere say budget no ni ababa no a be mama nyama kofo no ebe hwe say aye samra no ebe ye dwuma
Abusianti we ensem bi ya yera na na kwa shiro wade tu jo na akọ mfimfim mantama GPRT yo epani kwanchefo ya wotwea wo no ewo ho ne Alex Tonko ene kasa ye kyese nyame admo chano panondu die ye watwe yemu ese Ghana photo samfo Dr. Kasiela to force obedi ne mre so no abegina mrahye bedwa paso na fe akonhomasi ka ye de bebo ye ho bra ewo nyame admo afie besimo no wade mu nsem ebeto edwa expectations ndi ya draw so pa na ewogidie mapaso nanso eba wo mehwe na safa nyina wo mahwe na wo maboa bi ba ya kwan a yepese ya ti asem de big push no Ghana mampani aka ese eguso de ne nso hyehye ye no a ye de ato form no ene sei wo china ye hwe ne musi ebete bi e de afri ho sanso ene ba nsuo ho asem ene ko mfimfim mantemo a ayese tare wo ho ene so ye hwe sempanifo wo mde oma no ebetum galamse ne ho nsem so ye ni da kwan ese wo china ye behunu sempanifo etu anamo bi emu eden ya ne nyina ye se de beboa ama etu asenti wo china anopa ekosi se ye de bekwa kogu no emu ensem ene de bepiepie bia aba no ye hye mbo se de mo amanebo ebesom
Yamfa ya ni nkyeremu ewa asaya wo mne hwa pomode ho nsam so ewa my Ghana mu na ene nu kopie mo ho no ma wo sofo na hwa pomode ho nsam so e no nyamfo kwabena minta akando ene nei wa inaugurate eye advisory board wa wo mo ba be di dwumason aboa ama apomode aso ye ho no no dwumadia wo mu die bibia etimi adeda na akwemu enumu ene ode to eye abedwakoi wonanim se wo mo ba no he aso ye ho no na adwuma egu so suye pa na emom no mu hia se nkabo mbeye adwuma mo kabo ma eno mbetimi aye adwuma na boa ama bibia adeda na akwemu e wasoye honom no yentie minister no ne nsama wode etudwa no ebi.
The successes of this board will depend not only on the brilliance of its members but on their ability to work together with mutual respect, objectivity and unity of purpose. Let us therefore commit to working in concert towards the ministry's strategic priorities, strengthening health systems, expanding access to quality care, advancing digital health innovations, and ensuring that no Ghanaian is left behind in our quest for better health outcomes. I express my profound appreciation to all members of this board for accepting this national call to serve. I'm confident that through your wisdom, dedication and collaboration, the advisory board will provide the guidance needed to translate policy into lasting impact and strengthen the foundations of Ghana's health system for generations to come. Together, let us move forward in unity, in purpose, and in service to the health and well-being of our nation.
na chese ne ekotie ye eyosofo awono eno shapomuden ehun semso onmanyamfo kwabena minta akando wasanso di tudwase eye na hohoaho ase wono ankasa mu ena wo bedi eye sa body ano na wo hyebo se wo mobego ye adwumaden aboa amonjumadi a wo bedi no ebeso ani amapomuden aso ye nso no afa ne ntomapa edi efra.
It is a privilege to be the board chair of this advisory board, and again a privilege to be working with such fine and experienced brains. I am absolutely confident that you are going to give me the best of advice in the interest of the progress of the health sector. We have done a lot, but there's still room for improvement. And therefore, irrespective of your expertise, irrespective of your experiences, there's one thing that I'll urge all of us to also try to inculcate in us. Let us all be hungry to cause the right or a positive change. Let us be part of the resetting agenda. And I believe that with cooperation, with mutual respect, with objectivity, we'll get to our destination and give Ghanaians the desired health sector.
Now, just away a health minister, Kwabena Minta Akando, and what day and some way ato a ejana, and what you know, an executive director, wano and what the Christian Health Association of Ghana, a Dr. Peter, a Kwame Yabua, one also added to just board no. Womobeye womafamu die bia na nhyehyɛ ahodo ampanifo die gu akwama ebeboa ama yarewa ahodo a ama ne hono so ewo my Ghana mu ne yapɛ ɛho ɛyɛ pomasibre ne ho aduro no womo aboa ama board no etimi adi ne nyina agugu akwamu na yentie ɛyɛ Dr. Yeboa wono so na no disem wode etudwa
of the life and safety issues that we require, and ultimately to improve service delivery, which is the ultimate the end point, the outcome that all of us expect. So our role basically is to strengthen our health system of Ghana, in service provision, in financing, regulation, so that health outcomes will improve, and to address emerging health conditions like non-communicable diseases, which account for probably the highest cause of OPD attendance, morbidity and mortality. I think we have an opportunity to change the narrative of the entire health sector and to look collectively at how service provision will be anchored on disease prevention, health promotion, treatment, rehabilitation, palliative and holistic health service delivery, so that we have a health system that meets our collective health needs and promote the health and well-being of the country.
Now, Chasaway, a executive director, wano and Christian Health Association of Ghana, no, a Dr. Peter Kwame Yabua, and wade and Chimue Atuja.
Kasiebo Kasiebo busuani eguso ede somo high TV XYZ Toti and Cow Power 97.9 FM so Radio XYZ 93.1 Facebook ye live wo adwenche ni bia ba na ye ntwa ye hotel mra ye ba ma adwenche ya modia ba ene nsem ni bia ka wachire ye de ebeto aso.
Na ade na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunum ni.
Oh Mr. Entry also yare ya tete be benfie pi nanso ne yam nnyo no da se me kire no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture ya no mbom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada ulcer dro de eno ne Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture
akom ni nkyeremu
ulcer ye kura eto yafunu ene ensunumu etuma wo yafunu ekeka wa wogire wo ho a enye ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how eye ulcer de a kope Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture nanom bom na ho ebeto
pedudu atu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228555 apinfo abatan a woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
Ulcer tamfo FDA age adwade nkratoyi yi atom.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi na kame na to na twetwe binya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa odunu asa miracle bi wadro no se mafu no kra se die sia twimi anka me humi esi so se me humi ana esi so obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi bi fi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na edona anka se de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi ti ma yi bi nya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa me me de abe fa se 3 years ni na asem gina ho a me na mu sisinya hye me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me duru da ba 6 years ni o tema sisi am ye ma je se ene meja na ta ya le na nku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yankupo no yam se ende ya me no kase me ho atom ya me din wa me ntia hye
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 024 89 288 24 and 020 100 002.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit AutoChecks at Koforidua Aquadrum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. Auto checks. Check.
Auto checks. Your safety, our priority.
Check. Auto checks. Messi menananu. A group basa abi bragro tibedo imlenu. Na ma premaye hojo.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye diagro na yesa eduru mre bi kra na me ba no timede omo be gumi so weekend no.
Hey, memre.
Hey, I don't think I'm a catcher or say. Yeah, no medi garlic capsules. Poso na ebesi so kama. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well.
Medi garlic capsules.
Yes, medi garlic capsules.
Oh,
Medimosis garlic capsules. Boa mamoja di nipaduane mu efurusani ye na esiesie oba ne barima mahona wodin. Ubenya edro yi bi ato omanyi mu pharmacy stores frey wo 050 349 4885. Edro yi enye mamofra enye ndi mfie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis. Who ni how FDA ajidwe di nkratu yi atum.
Hi, I'm pleased to introduce to you Cancer Mixture, a herbal mixture for arthritic pain.
Arthritis salana.
It's me.
Cancer Mixture. No, Cancer Mixture.
Yerba Biara na Nudruo, Morio ya or arthritis. Cancer mixture, obey your juma when you put your inside. I'm a place in the grand.
And if you do, Gina, menu on your mapping for any button, I want one menu for
fesi baby am from one sanka say nyen susanu body biara ko hu doctor and I report for FDA Med Safety app no do
Enkratui FDA app no do
One tell one now one blow. 1 now one control. Bermuda Games of 2025 reloaded. This time around let's get gala competition yes bro. The teams are well represented. Team XYZ. X Natural Mineral Water. Work Natural Health. Onye Medimosis Clinic and Prostrate Center. Mirasi. Bermuda Games of 2025. One pay your body. Yembi say with the Team XYZ and a war for trophy nana. He work X Natural Mineral Water. Another Medimosis Clinic and Prostrate Center. Okay, there. Bermuda Games 2025 reloaded. Obakwado on the 5th of December 2025. Nature Farmers Day. Damadani ya for the holiday. Venue near Mac Downtown Park. With Jokers, Nechiwa, Labadi. Time near 10 a.m. Pepe. Be show favorite presenters and players. I will show football skills. Mugabe Masi. Yes, my near power near. Ohinbabwa ma Benny. Okumangra. Mankasasoki Nicholas met Kasiebo Onye Ekuku Damanane Bongo Galeas. Bermuda Games 2025 reloaded. Obeye oh la la.
Adishma my mama kwa bamra no si abremo Kasiebo so yemfa we ntwem tel na fe yenko enkodi edwa na ohene ya wo amrahia ya yagina tumu ayani kojo ashon ya otoso miensa ene yi wode kokobo e ma ade hye ba mpeso ne so tonsase e won nkrofo nsem sese ne wo pa amrahia sase no atwa ene ho kwa so hwebo nkum hwenifa ba bia wo so wo hwe eye ni amo okromansa busua won ne da no a wo ye ni kojo ashon ya otoso miensa won nkwa ne nsem e na wo so ba to asase wode kofa nchenche koto obia ho a na ne wa nkasa ujejirije na wo kira asese wo mate ese krachi bi de na mompotem ho no mu a ene nsase ne bi wono ena ekire nkrofo se sa asase ye ne dia wo tonton wo na eno no wo kire se wonim na ba amrahia na wa mesi ohene a wono ne yagina tomo eso ye hono popro ho na akoto asase nipa foforo bi nsemu a na eno wa wasemu a enti wo ya utie no akohu krachi bi efe ne gafaro bi a wone na mompotem ho se wo so ye ohene no akoto asase won ho akon ho kwaju sika isansa asase no ni sutumi bia ni kojo ashon ya otoso emiensa ne nsemu a wode tu dwa no eni.
Some people are illegally sometimes purchasing land from the non-royals of the Okromansa family of Amania. In fact, I would like to let the community to know that anybody who will purchase land from the non-royals and Gafaru will risk he or her money, except the person purchased the land from me. So anybody now who want to purchase land from Amahia should purchase it from Ni the chief, Ni Ashon Kojo the third, the chief of Amahia. Otherwise, he will risk he or her money.
Usia ohene ya wo amrahia ni kojo ashon ya wotoso miensa ne yeteso wode nsebi tu dwan wo kira asase ne wonim na akoto nipa afro bia ensemu a na ese usika na ahye no enti wo pa asase wa amrahia ne mpotemu a mensi akire ese bia nim se asomese ye de hye enti na akoto asase ne nsembra wo no ne ho isanso na ye hene popro wo kuro ni mo na ebrepam ye bepempanifo ni bi ho ne ani wo makase sanse ensase maton ne ho nsem kaye no ya doso e wa amrahia ene mpotemu ye to aso eni emfasida ema MTN se wo the free after one extra odiaba na free after one extra no ne ye edi maye nie eye donhwe ba ko na MTN de ma wo se ene wadofo ni nkita ho wo be kasa donhwe ba ko ni munyina wo betu simensia pe na simensia ne nso nyese bia ye te wabo mpreko pe de binye sa no mo eye no wonya subscribe bia first ɛyɛ 1 minute of every 10 minutes call bi a ɔbɛyɛ bia no ne ate baako de free so saa ne ɛbɛyɛ no anti wokasa ɛyɛ sima maako aduosia no yɛ 60 minutes no 6 minutes per out of 60 no ɛne ɛbɛte de aka no yɛ kasa free ya yɛnte wo kapreba wei ɛyɛ sɛ wobɛfa phone no a subscribe sɛsi a star 550 hash star 550 hash ebiema wa hwehwɛ baabi atro MTN free after 1 extra no ne kɔbɔ hɔ na afedi nhyehyɛ no ɛso subscribe wie no ano no na ɔse every Saturday call bi abedi kan a obebi anso ɔkyɛ data na one wadɔfo mo de achate ne ɛsɛ wɔsɔ po sɛ de yɛ mo de adi so enkomo na enema akɔyie MTN everywhere you go fa ho hyembe na ɛmoa yɛ manu a wɔmadi abosumi nsia ɛde kɔmfie nsia no Let's Talk Education Consult so wɔgye bratete wɔ mo ɛwɔ entrepreneurship akɔda ne benyina di mfie nsia no kwan ya ono abie na dwuma obetumi ayɛ nhyehyɛ aboa maniema akɔyie wo mo kye bedwam kasa public speaking wo mo sanso eboa tete ye mano a edu meme nda ya na efi so mo haya dwene wo mo ofia na afi ye frɛ madamfo meme nda bia wo de se fie wo mpɛ so wo betena tena fie na ni ade afo mo bra Let's Talk Education Consult ye beji wo mo weekend school ho na yatete wo kama de ama anya no nko a wo mo sanso de ntete ma akyerɛkyerɛfo nti so wo school na hwɛ no akyerɛkyerɛfo no mo de mo ewo enne kwan e fa so e kya ade ne abefo kwan no wo fom a wo de ani wo nkasa wo beba be ma wo ntete kama na wo mahunu dokro na ewo mu no maboa ama school no etumi akọ wanim wo mo adwumadie mu nso no adwada bia ya wo mo ne yehia e wo dwabo ase kwasi adanso virtual class e koso dendenden ya enya sem keto ne madam Taibo be ninkita ho na wo mo mo wo ba no 02490698210249069821 ubehu omecha kwan ewo Teshinungwa Estate Mango Street wo Lejekuku Municipal Assembly ne nche hope na abehu omom Little George Health Shop ne wosi enkanche se kwa mixture kwa plus na wo pe na wonya bia dodo mu hodo so ponu akofa bi diaba brana betobi ene wo pe Dominion powder Mr. Kio nom ne ade ato wonya bia ebi ho wose vitamins ahodo ewadwama so ene supplement ahodo heba yi foreign de ni local de nyina ya wo pe bia wonya bi no ho na abeba na ndo so pomu ho de hia na so afafo na ne wo makasa Little George Mr. Wedremi pe bi wo bi wose ai Mr. Brimbi wo de akire kwan wono ankasa de bebreo na aboa mo ahunu sampa adwuma no a na omo ye no turmeric wo ho pomegranate wo ho ginger blueberry juice aloe vera gel no nyina wo mo ewo bi ba juice a eye kama ebo ni pedua cranberry carrot no de ka ho so a ebi ewo mo ahwe ho Little George de one health number 1 health shop ya wuduru ho apomne hu ne ma bia no ebi ewo ho ko tema community 5 between PV or being roundabout in any presby sorry in tem and I be who one more friend was 0243140213 0243140213 mensaka promo na busia onfa wo nhye mu afa ho hyembe esan se wutwa obedi star 274 hash star 274 hash the prompt ne so 5 Ghana penny e bete wo na obehunu se wusika no edru sie really draw no a na se wodem onso edi sika podo na wobetumi edi sika no amohunu sampa anope no obi ka chem se ade ne metwa bi o medi kakra na o kakra mfi se kakra afa mi kobisa no se mu edu kakra se twam 1 ho ede ko 1k na mse unua ene odi ade ya favor enti unsu twa bi ebe favor ya star 274 hash medimosis abusua wose ye ne wo enkasa na onim se medimosis wo mde adro bi abadwa maso ye friend liquid capsules e wo Ghana ha pharmacy ne chemical shops ahodo nyina emo edro we nsancheni a eye we nipadua mu no enye asem keto nipadua no ho no ehia enuane nura ahodo ebeboa ama nipadua na tumi na adwuma yie na atumi akonka bi wa sɛ de dada adwuma ne ade ntini ya yentimi mma nipadua na hode nuro no a ehia me yakɔ animo no na so nya liquid capsules ne bi na wono mu a ebedi sɛ adwuma na makama ama nipadua no asisi ne ho so ebe detoxify we be fi no afiri ho na de akɛyɛ papa no a ɛwɔ sɛ kyerɛ nipadua nim na boa no aboa wɔ saa kwan no ɛso ɛne pharmacy chemical herbal shops ahodo nyina mu kwa wobenya liquid capsules ne bi na watɔgye bi na ɛmoa ɛmɔ ɛyɛ wo brɛbo wo liver no ɛmɔ ho ban kama ɛmfama wo ɛncleanse na ma onya refreshed from 0244068447 0244068447 na ebusia Solak natural clinic wo so boa wo sere be ya ene osa ena afei eye wo brebo no a ahonhono aba ho ama ene obi hu a wo no mo nsanso se ko wo ya tro ene ade na ye wo brebo no hawa ba ho liver ne de problem ba ho pesa ne ye be ka no ese jama kwa wo rensa wo liver na aye tantantan ya ma wankasa ni pedua no waye basasa ebusia kanfo eye Solak natural clinic de ma se ko ho na wo mo awo nso oboa consultation wo mo do tena se ni ahwe ye hwe wo mema yem ni ahwe wo ma yem o hawo ne ye de he na wo mo aboa wo sa kwan so ama ho atumi asa wo nam yade ahodo nyina nso hwe eyi ni free ho no mo ebadwo nso mu hawo nso so a wo mbebo ama ho atom Solak natural clinic de wo lab ho enti afa ho na ekohwese o prostate ye be scan kama di ama o fibroid scan so wo ye be de ma nkran ha o mo kokomlemle o be have a senior high school no ya friend 0553932631 0553932631 na edempenin for any enkita o Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules so we dwama so ebusia na se na tata ya eya jedre bi enomojo so tentem kese en waya bro so de bia be kwa check so cholesterol level no was so dodo a Spanish garlic and the capsules halitosis yade bone wo kasa nipa ho ane atwetia kwakire esansen kanu efiri wanu mu ba no enye nkapapa ye kanfo se dri e de ma se jibi nanonom na emwansiesie wo pharmacy shops ahodo a wonim wo krom ha esa agide de anyi de nyina no de kwa boni se opes Spanish ye be ma bi from 0266114111 0266114111 na ekojibi edro ba ko ene wo yensanchene na wotu yem kro aside kudeku e free ho haxa mesha and in the capsules where all sane town fankasa and say drone haxa mesha and the capsules de empenifo yan kasankasa se e mo ma all sane wetete won yem kro no a e ha wadwe no yem fanhwa ne to akunwa emfiri ontimi ato ne din se all satan fo se hunu a wodwane kra enti ne kanfo haxa mesha and the capsules ma nua bi o sa ha no na ontobi na emo na dre FDA o mo the stamp wa team so se ono mo eye ebeboa friend penny 0240238310 0240238310 and 0203822855 for Franchi mu echende am dia mawe penny 4 ye wo ho e de beso so e de ama malaria tete wo eye ruta mixture ye no de ho adanse anya asem kecho wo mu anu ruta mixture di ho adanse pa ese boa ni pedua no ankasa etu malaria se typhoid na ha onu abusua ene obekwa kohwe ba bia wo kura bia nsu papa na anom so obekwa akosese yesi akwala no nya typhoid ha dwene ana pani no nya typhoid ebusua me nkamfo ruta titanic ma titanic no bedi wakagina ruta life so bene fat no efri ni pedua ni ma ne koma nya hoden dro nyina nso ko pharmacy ene chemical ne herbal shops ahodo mu abenya bi Fred Dr. Abi 0244503443 0244503443 ebusua yen come for the best garlic mixture ye wadwama soma 3p garlic mixture the best garlic mixture wadwama so bi mada wo de opa gugu na hwe ebeba ebe popia ma ye bisa se edrobe na the best garlic mixture wadwama so ye fancy jaso ye noan na so senchani 3p wo ye no enye asem ketwa ne bo nso da form kukura enti hwehwe bi na ejibi na emu a wofunu a ehye wo hunu de enti eyesa no ebeboa afa general body pains nyina no ebetu de free ho to da wodwo so a wote bre wote yaw ewo mu nombi na enkowonsa no na ye otititia wadru and 3p garlic mixture piwak natural health for wo mu na akofa de abadwama so piwak natural health for e na akofa e de abadwama so for 0248928824 0248924824 and 0201000021 ofra piwa kempeni 4 ewo hoso bebo ama edrebe na oho atumi ato yemfa sedane biem ema Power Specialist Herbal Hospital mami akosu adua ya ose ene eye ulcer obebo fibroid hawabra kidney stones sa obebo atuase de amount ana obi hepatitis B hepatitis C ana hepatitis A ni nyina na wahunu se ebi woni padua mu a menwi men high bra Power Specialist Herbal omo ahwe ani efedru nkan emema no enemu mema yemu aibibia wo nti nkrofo ema nkrofo nyenye mo na wi akira na ye de mebre mu a enyemo mano monye jirikajiri na monom jirikajiri memme do tatahwe a edi mema sema wo mo pa ema mema ye memme mo wo mo gina mo na so bo adwuma ankasa ye ohene bata aka jirikajiri ne de yes ensenkyerene ankasa ye so bi emada enti ya jibi na emwa mema yem hebate mesha ebo boost immune system no ama yade bi enyenya kwan esanse system na ye mmerenti wo mo rewra oni padua mu no na nyina akwa ma ho aba we na leading herbal shops the pharmaceutical shops ahodo nyina mu Ghana ha de okwa ubenya bi ya akokwa benya ACP kwan no eso ai ho na be hu power bar stop wo de kasa obesi wo power bar stop wo free ACP ekokwa benya no wo mo ewo nsani fa no so ho no mo ya no wasi ho kuma se fe ya sebo somtwe kwa so edu ya junction ho na be hu wo mutakwari anaji estate wo be hantama rural bank no fe 0244544202445444 fra na empenifo ene wo edinkita ho ye jinsase ede yie na manso na so a Ostek real estate wo mo ene ma ensase wo se ne ensase ne dodo no a ewo dodowa ayikuma asebi doyimu afienya dowenya ene shy hills important wo ensase ne border form na oba wo no be nhyehyeye kama na wo maboa ensase ne kra ho a wo to wi a etimi no kwa pam ne ama wannuanom ne blocks num kra wo de be hyase se wo na abeto ne kanea na wato ne fefefe ho nkratasem nyina nso Ostek real estate so obehwe na wayama kama asemde we wo na opede wo sa wo hyase eboaboa ho se de be ya wa so be ye ofiewura wo be ye o boss efiewura ye de kama enye yi ne obi akase betua ye friend say baller fee betua nsuo ka efiewura bi wa ne ho kire na no bo ne tenant punu mo kokko be ko se light bill enso kure bia na wa na ato light ne se ne refi ne ho no ye wa ofiewura wa bra wo kwaje asase wo Ostek fonsem na aboa wo sa kwan no eso adesimama December bosume de toso enum December 5th ai ampaya ebedwa na ne nyina ye se YZ Broadcasting YZ Broadcasting yede ago kensi ekwahyehyɛ so nye yenko a ye ni teams bi a wo mo kyese wo mo emode mo wosoro eno mpeso mbe so ye mode mo ne hwe afi no mpeso mo de ye rehearsals nti mo de ye bebo friendlies ohone o mahwe mo mode mo se bi adache o benya World Cup emu akwanya bo mo nim se ye dru World Cup dada nti o mo de mo bebo esa no a ne se o mahunu se de beko ATP work for so mo ne ebehia nomni abo ex natural mineral water for beba afi medimosis for wo mo so ebeba ne aba behia na modo yenti ne yesre mo se da ne dru ha mo me support ye fans ne basa on se Black Stars fans ne kopech so a ya wo mota ya de da fans ne wo form no no ma me ya share baako na ye ni so ate ye wine eti yesre mo ye mpese ye ni so bete ye wine ti mo me support ye why mo medi ye chi nyame ya adoma on the 5th of December na yentimi enkoje eyinemra na mama players ne bi line up no wo mo eba no ebe Mugabe Masi obeginem PSCokrabeginem Ajimanie power ne radio XYZ nie ke Nicholas wono so ginem enya asem keto akra sanso so na Miami boss ohene ba boama benie wono de oye yi commentator osaye coach ka ho otimi ginemu no aye commentary no asay yi obi afrim osikofi wo abre eye betena bench kakra na team krokra coach wo wa onkasa eti abusia mo meta ya chi ye nyina abo ne ebebo bi won Dr Prince Nelson mototini ne team ba Dr Moses Ofrimed Moses ono so ne team no wo mo nyina eba Magdan Park nyame adom a ebe Jokers wo Labadi ho na ebe baso anopa no ndu ne ye hia ho na ye de Bermuda Games no ye de ahyehye so we reloaded enti mo meta ya chi ne ensa cap no emfamra eje basa no a ne nyina de anije ni ahosepe ne de abompa ya enye asem ketoa na ebusua adwenche ne de ade ma ena abadodo no a ekase de asie na yare wosem nti yesretwe di ampose onhwe na de akoso no wo ma ebi ensibi because obi akɔpa adwuma ye na akohia ne nkwanhia te se ye de enye ne sa na ye hwehwe no ye begina we so na anwumrei ensem hodo a yede ebaye no yede ne nyina asi ewo hato aswe
aseda enko enfama aboafo a wo mo ewo newsroom production team no majority afei so efia ofa bia ene eyeya edubia piesie Kofi Abrante ene wona wo mo eka ho nyina ena afei so edi ene omo elebejina camera no echi ede emaye ukopie mu ewo MC ahonom so a Mr. Kisi ewo honom na afen so Mr. Cranton na eye Abbas na afen so eye Director Ralph omunyina eka ho bi na enwumre wo maboa amakase etimi abawa kan mu afen so Elizabeth Tego na enwumre wo ma ye ho eye fe kama ene enwumre ya je pene enwumre be kenkan kase mu nsam de ema amomedin ene nana ajwa kwachwa mene
ama poma chicheku ya de mo ase odon for ya admo channel panu se be share the power Kasiebo ya de atoa so amamo ya kramo